And as always, I have Praveen and Dilip. Guys, welcome to our yet another podcast.
Yeah, thank you, Sakhar. I hope today will be another great episode here.
Pretty short week for us, for sure.
I'm glad.
Mhm.
I'm glad. Gaming 12 is over. It was like kind of weird,
Yeah, it
weird
was.
game, like a blank game week. Man City versus Arsenal. So I'm really happy. Gaming 12 is over.
Yeah, I'm also very happy. It was not a great week.
Right.
I think I got the average points, but yeah, not a lot to talk about.
Our team then.
Yeah, I'll start by reviewing our team. Actually, our team actually did pretty good this week. Let me see. Okay, 56 points.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
A lot more than average points. So
Right.
yeah, finally, I think we have made our team good enough. At least it can score above average. So I think slowly we are starting to, all our minds are starting to work together.
Yeah.
Even without Marshall playing, we scored 56. So that's pretty
Right.
good. Um, our defense was pretty spot on, 4 clean sheets, a clean sheet from the goalkeeper too. Other than that, there's nothing more to talk about. Mitrovic did score a goal, but other than that, it was all like clean sheets and a blank from our midfielders.
Yeah. Glad.
And then Martial didn't play.
Yeah. Marcel. Definitely. I'm glad. Like we kept Mitrovic. Mitrovic
Yeah.
after the injuries, looking pretty good. So.
Besides Mitrovic, I don't think anybody field and then even in a forward line. It was mostly the
Yeah.
defensive players who actually helped us get a pretty good point this week.
36. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty low scoring game week, except for today's game. There wasn't not a lot of goal. It was just 1-0 or 0-0. Very low scoring game. And without City and Arsenal, it just felt incomplete, I guess. Yeah, not a lot of fantasy points.
Right.
Next, for this week, highest scorer in our mini league, we have 2 different players. So, Sakar, why don't you start with one of them?
Yeah. I
First
will.
one here is, yeah, from Neelab Takal.
Neelab Dakal. Yeah, that's my brother. I mean, pretty close. Sewed himself up on our list here. He's a big time Gunners fan. Congratulations.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Pretty much getting all those defensive line. Like I said, Allison, man, that's a pretty
Yeah.
good point out there for him. Manager of the month, especially because of this game week. We have most of the managers scoring below average anyway, right, or close to average. Yeah.
I think. I mean.
Huh?
Yeah.
Right, and then
Yeah.
right, and then I think there's still a time for Oba to even perform and even score, but he's really going forward as well.
Yeah. Only thing I can see right now, he played the wild card this week. So I'm wondering, without Manchester City and Arsenal player, how his next 4 weeks look like. But I think it was a good move to do wild
Right.
card this week. But
Yep.
it's gonna be a tough 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other thing I think is focusing on the manager of the month too. So we will definitely, like our mini league, I think is leading, like past 4 game weeks. So maybe he's focusing on that. We will definitely,
Yeah. Yeah.
calculate the manager of the month today and post it tomorrow. And hopefully, whoever wins the manager of the month, they can join us for like a next podcast. So yeah, wait
Right.
for that announcement. Yeah.
I think Nila actually need to pretty much bring Haaland. Haaland is playing. He said he had a pretty good fixture, so I think
Mhm.
he definitely need to consider bringing some.
Yeah. You're cutting off, but I think we got your gist. More City players, probably Haaland and some other
Mhm.
players. Yep.
There as well.
Yeah. Yep. Arsenal player too. Game week 14 is like against Forest, so that would be a high scoring game probably. Next, we have another tied high scorer, Ayus. Dilip, do you want to talk
I
about
will.
his
Yeah.
team?
Congrats, Ayus, for this game week. I mean, the Nilov used wildcard and I use free hit. You can see that, and that's a pretty good free hit. Same. With the goalie, good points. All the defenders. I mean, that's awesome, man. That's a lot of clean sheet. And Zaha, I think he captained Kane. I mean, it's Kane versus Salah, so he only lost like 2 points. So,
2 points.
yeah, overall, that's a really good free hit team. So I think he made a good decision. Yeah, congrats, Ice.
Yeah, congratulations to
Yeah,
both of them.
congratulations.
Yeah. Again, same thing here. No Arsenal and City players, so probably they will make some move this week.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, right? We'll talk about the players to watch, and so just keep on watching us.
Yeah, that's a great segue to our players to watch segment. Dilip, you want to start with if you have anyone in mind? There's so many options now with City and Arsenal coming back too, but do you have anyone in particular you are looking at?
I mean, there's a lot of talk about Man City and Arsenal players bringing back, but I wanna go with. I really like Crystal Palace fixtures, and everyone is focusing on Zaha. I mean, a lot of people have Zaha, but if you don't have anyone from Crystal Palace, or if you already have Zaha, if you don't want him, or if you want to bring any other players from Crystal Palace, definitely focus on AJ. I mean, he really impressed me, and I was watching the Crystal Palace game, and he has been like doing really well, and he could be a differential player for at least until game week 16 before the World Cup. So, if you want to bring any cheap midfielders, 5.6, definitely bring AJ from Crystal Palace.
Yep.
Yeah, and that
And the fixtures are looking great too.
yeah.
For next 4 weeks.
And I do like just the way like Manchester United played against Spurs. So I mean I kind of like United players too. So I mean, what do you think, Saka? I mean, is it like really good time to bring United players, or just let us know.
Is definitely my boy Rashford. You guys definitely need to consider, either Rashford or Anthony. But in my list, I have, of course, Marcus Rashford. He had a solid at least 3 or 4 shots on target. Most of them were saved by goalkeeper, and so and frustrated with the team leaving the pitch even before the game ended. I think Rashford is gonna get that 90 minutes. Chances Rashford is gonna have to score a goal. So not cheap. 6.6 is pretty decent, I think. I bought him when he was 6.4, and his price is going up, guys. And if you look at the fixtures, it's pretty good one to accept. They did for Spurs, no offense, but right. So yeah, I think you guys need to go for him.
Okay. Yeah, except for that Chelsea fixtures, it's looking pretty good for Manchester United players for next 4 weeks here. So yeah, that's a great pick.
Yeah, and one more
Another
thing,
one-
Praveen. One more thing, Praveen, before we move to next section. I mean, I know like soccer mentioned Rashford, right? I mean, we're kind of focusing on next game week. So, and you just mentioned it's against Chelsea away game. So, do you think United will beat Chelsea?
It's an easy win for Manchester United.
Yeah,
We'll
but
see.
Chelsea goalkeeper has been saving everything that comes his way, so it's going to be a tough one to score against.
Not
Chelsea,
this
I
week.
guess.
If you have Mendy on your goalkeeper list, pull him off. Get the other player out.
It's
I think Kepa.
another
Kepa is
goalkeeper.
Kepa is
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
Kepa back now. Okay, yeah. If you
Yeah,
if you have, I don't think people really own. And then,
Maybe it's time to bring Kepa. It's only
Right.
4.5 against United. So
yeah.
He is a very popular pick for anyone who is wildcarding this week, because I was listening to a lot of podcasts here, and Kepa
Right.
was a very popular pick. Yeah. We kind of didn't talk about any Manchester City or Arsenal players, so I will start with one of the Manchester City player, a very popular pick, Phil Foden. Very attacking pick. only 8.3 million, and he has been scoring a whole lot of points in last few game weeks. Last week it wasn't that great, but his attacking potential is really good. You can see the ICT index right there. He's number
Ooh, number
one out
one.
of everyone. So it's
260.
time to go for Foden. Even if you have to sell someone, even if it's a 4 point hit, I think like Foden is absolutely necessary for the next 4 games. With a fixer lineup, you can see it's going to be such a easy fixer lineup for them. And after their loss against Liverpool and a week worth of rest, they are going to come back strong. And you don't want to miss out on Foden and probably Haaland. Everyone has Haaland, so no point in mentioning him. But like next City attacker would be Foden. Like
Yeah.
Right, Praveen. I'm KDB. I think Foden is the way to go because I think he's even getting 90 minutes of time play there. So yeah, it's
Yeah, Foden is the only player who has played all the game till now, I think. So that says something to be a Manchester City player and then play all the games. That's kind of a plus point. Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
the other
that's my
thing,
pick.
yeah, and one more thing, like like since like Haaland is playing, in Manchester City, so I think Haaland is kind of like pulling the defender off, or he's like he's helping Foden to, score goals and
Yeah,
assist him. So definitely,
exactly.
Foden is a really good pick for upcoming fixtures.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about these big, expensive players, kind of like mid-tier players. But Dilip, do you know of anyone who's like a cheaper player, like that fourth or fifth player, midfielder or defender? You want to look at those to fill in
Yeah,
your teams?
I mean, like, I've been like watching, a couple of players, and a lot of people are just, they're like a lot of, defender or whatever. But I was watching the Wolves game, and there's like one defender who just started. He's really cheap. I think it's only $3.9 million, and he started.
Oh.
He was looking really good. So his name is Buno. Do you wanna put him on the screen, Praveen?
Mhm. Yep.
Yep.
What's up?
Hugo Buno. He did replace Johnny on the left side of the Wolves, and he was really attacking. So definitely only owned by 1.0%. I mean, there's fixers, until game week 16 is looking pretty good too. Leicester at home.
Mhm.
I think they might get a clean sheet. There's like three home game fixtures, but definitely, if you want to kind of like just want to bring cheap defender or something like
Yeah.
that, or just try some differential defenders. Definitely,
Mhm.
just watch him this game week or bring him Buno from Wolves. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be a great bench player too. Like you could put him in
Yep.
our bench, and you'll save a lot of money instead of going for any 4.5 or 5 million defender. So,
Mm-hmm.
uh, he would be a great fifth defender, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely. Yeah. And other thing, I mean, is Newcastle players. So, what do you think, Soccer, about the Newcastle player? I mean, they did play really well against Manchester United. So, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah,
We can't hear you, Sakar.
maybe Praveen, we can talk about the Newcastle player.
Yeah. The names, Sakar, I'm just gonna bring up your player, and then if you're back, you can talk about it. But it's Almiron. Like everyone must know him by now. He's owned by 9.2%, only 5.3 million, and already scored 57 points. Last week, he scored a goal and scored 10 points. So
Yeah, and one fact about the Almirion, I think he scored more than Salah this year. So he's
oh
above,
yeah,
yeah, above Salah. So everyone's talking about like the Almirion. He has been looking
yep,
really
yep, yep.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, Salah is like 12.8 million or
Yeah.
something, right? More than
12.7
twice.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. So He could be your fourth or fifth midfielder. Like if you're going for some mid tier, maybe if you have like a premium midfielder and then like some 8 million players, then your fourth or fifth midfielder could be Almiron. And he was looking really great in last game too. I watched a little portion of it, and he was really good. So, and his form is 8.8, so it's not like
Really
you are
good. Yeah.
getting someone who's not in form. He's really hot right now, so if you own him for next few weeks, then you can again change your team in World Cup. So a great pick there, Sakar. Um, Again, so I picked a Man City player first. So next one is I'm gonna pick an Arsenal player. Again, a budget pick. It's Ben White. Next four fixtures for Arsenal are looking really great, except for that Chelsea fixtures. But they have Nottingham Forest, Southampton, and Wolves. So it's
Wolves,
where I'm expecting a clean sheet. And Ben White is going up in the field, playing really good, and I wouldn't be surprised if you'd even get an assist or some sort of
Yep,
bonus
yep.
points. Another alternative to Ben White is maybe William Saliba or Gabriel, but those are both 5.1 million. So he's 4.5, and Ben White's place is fixed in the team. And if they are getting a clean sheet, he's also going to get the clean sheet point.
Yeah, and
The only
attacking
thing
point
is
too.
like,
Yeah. You're right about that.
yeah,
You know, you might
yeah,
get some attacking points. Yeah.
yeah. If you go for Gabriel or Saliba, they might like get those headers too. So that's something to consider. But again, if you have enough money, uh, go for Saliba or Gabriel. But I think Ben White is pretty good, and you can save your money there and just stick with Ben White.
Yeah, good pick. Good pick, Praveen.
Yeah. So that's end of our players to watch. Now we are gonna talk about how's the clean sheet probability looking for next week. Dilip, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, definitely. And I always, I always like talking about the clean sheet. And before you make a transfer, or if you want to bring like any defenders, I go through this list, and we have been, talking about the percentage, probability percentage. So if you look at it, Man City has like 51%. So if
Very
you
good.
are planning to bring any defenders, if you don't have Cancelo, definitely bring him, right? So if you want to like
Yes.
double off on Man City
Yes.
defenders, I think it's a good time to bring Man City defenders. And Liverpool looking good too. So Alexander and Robertson are back too.
Yeah.
So
Robertson didn't
48%.
start last week, but
Yeah.
um,
I think he might
Trent was really
start.
good.
Yeah, he might start this game week. So definitely Man City, Liverpool, West Ham are looking really good. So focus on those players. And if you want to sell, you can look at the bottom teams over here. So if you want to sell any defenders, so you can focus on that too. For focusing on game
Yeah.
week 13. So
Yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, that's the clean sheet probability there. Next in our list is we're going to talk about our Twin Cities team and see if we can make any changes to the team. I'm going to open up that right here. Let me switch this. Okay, so this is our team, and we have.
probably,
This is the
You want to
point.
click on
So
pick
let's.
team. You want to click on pick team. Click on pick team.
We want to go to transfers first because we have one transfer,
Okay.
and then we
Oh, we
might
do. Okay.
wanna.
Yeah. Marcel, man, you gotta sell
Yeah.
the Marcel. Yeah.
Could we get Foden? That might be a great pick here, but that might need two
How much money do we
transfers,
have?
right?
Yeah. Do you
We have
like
1.4. So that's
Let's
7.
do let's do two
8.2.
transfer. Yeah, let's do two transfer. Why not, right? You gotta take a
Let's
chance.
see. Yeah, and then probably who do you go for forward? Probably a cheap one like.
Yeah.
I know
Let's just
Solanke is a pretty popular, but I don't think we can fit him here. Let's first
bring Foden first.
pick.
Yeah. Let's see how much money
Yeah.
we have.
What do you want to get rid of? Like Trossard or Mount?
Hmm. let's just do. Can we look at those fixtures for the Trossard and Mount? Let's look at the
Yeah.
fixtures. Yeah.
Trossard,
Yeah. Chelsea.
it's
Wolves.
City, and then it starts getting better. But
Yeah. What about the
Mount,
Mount?
let's see
Yeah.
Mount.
I think Manchester United.
It's all three,
Mm,
level 3. Manchester United, Arsenal, and the Newcastle, Brighton. I wouldn't pick Chelsea, I think. So all of these seems like they will be
pretty hard
they
to
won't
score.
let
Yeah.
hard to score against. Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty good defensively, all four teams. So let's just sell Mount. I think bring Foden.
Yeah.
8.4. We might not have
Oh, it's
enough
already.
money. Oh, 7.5.
Yeah, because we got rid of Mount, so. Oh, we can bring Tony. Or let's see if there's any other pick we wanna. Maybe we wanna save some money.
Yeah.
So Tony would fit perfectly.
What about
we could go like-
Wilson? You want to look at the Wilson?
Wilson is 7.3. Yep, he's also good. What are the fixers like? Let's see. They have
Spurs,
Tottenham
yeah,
and then 2-2-3. Tony.
Tony. Oh, Tony's looking good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, not
Tony.
you know.
Yeah, probably Tony.
Yeah. Let's just
And
bring
he's-
Tony. Yeah.
Yeah, he's also playing great. It's not like, and he's on penalty duties, so
Mhm.
I think Tony would be good. Saka.
Yeah. What do you think, Sakar? Can you hear us? Yeah.
Good. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, cool, man. I don't know. Probably my headset was kind of acting up weird. Yeah, I kind of like that, guys. I see you guys remove Mount and have a Foden in there, and then Tony. I think it's a pretty good lineup for me. I would doubt on the Trossard since they are playing against City. I don't know. I would bench him for now, but I think
Yeah.
That looks decent.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah.
Probably striker looks good. Midfielders like definitely way better. Defender wise, Cancelo, Manchester United, Dalot, Trippier. So yeah, I mean, I think that's a really good move.
I'll lock in.
Yeah, let's
I
lock it.
will make this transfer. Just 4 points. That's
-4, yeah.
okay. And then let's pick our team now. So Haaland
Definitely not on the
for
bench. Wouldn't want him on the bench.
PS, Martinelli for
Cancelo to Liverpool. Yeah.
So do we play Trossard or Dalot?
I think we're
what
gonna
about
play
Dunk?
Dalot.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think I can. I don't know. What do you guys think about the Dunk? I mean, because they're playing against City.
Ooh,
I would
that's
doubt
right,
if
yeah.
I would doubt if they're gonna keep any clean sheet for sure,
Mhm.
unless if he.
That is
That's a really good point. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
maybe
Probably
they can
play-
score a goal rather than
Yep.
getting clean
Rather-
sheets. So maybe
yes.
Trossard is better than Dunk
Yes,
for at least for the
absolutely.
next week, right?
I agree. And I would
Yeah,
put
and for-
Andres at before.
Yeah, Andres
Dunk,
at the first substitute.
right.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's true.
That's good. Save your team. And for the captain,
Okay, captain pick. Who wanna go
You want
first?
me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I know most of us always want to go with Haaland for sure, but I am gonna change my mind and I'm gonna go with Salah for this game week.
Okay.
Number one, because Brighton have really good defensive player that might give City a little bit of hard time to even score, right? On top of that, I think Salah is playing against Nottingham Forest and
Forest, yeah.
yes, Forest. So I think it's going to be pretty good game for Salah for upcoming game week, especially when Diaz is not in the team. Salah is getting that responsibility to to even attack more. I don't know about Nunes whether he's going to be benched or not, but I'm looking bright future with Salah this game week.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the coming game week, for the captain pick, I'm gonna go with the Haaland. I do like Salah. It's Nottingham Forest, but Nottingham Forest has been playing really well lately. And Salah. I mean Nunes is playing definitely for Liverpool, and their offense is not clicking. So I think they're gonna have some issues against Nottingham Forest, they will score for sure, right? But I think Haaland is a good pick or better pick than the Salah for me.
Is Haaland also the penalty taker for City?
If Mahrez is not playing, or if Mahrez is not the field, I think Haaland is the penalty taker before Mahrez.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I think it comes down to me. Then I have to decide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So-
Come on.
I was more debating between Foden and Haaland for this week because I feel like
All right. Even better. Even better.
Yeah.
my gut feeling is like Manchester City will score few goals, and I'm just wondering who would it be? Would it be Haaland or Foden who will be scoring more points? So just
Maybe I
for
changed your
to be
mind.
safe, just to be safe, so that we don't like like score low points or miss out on a lot of points, I would stick with Haaland for this week again. But so 2 Haaland pick, and then Salah we can vice
Let's see,
captain
bye.
him.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Come on.
For
Just
sure.
be happy with that, okay? If Haaland didn't
Oh
play,
no,
come
for
on.
sure.
Yeah.
In my team, I still don't have Salah. I'm still not sure whether I'm gonna bring him in or not. But if I don't, then definitely my captain is gonna be Haaland as well. But yeah, for the differential captain pick, you guys definitely want to consider Salah, and like Praveen mentioned, I think Foden is also the good choice if you don't own Haaland in your team. So what if people don't own any either? Because we recently saw a couple of managers, they don't have a single player from City or even Arsenal, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they have Salah, but what do you guys recommend for someone who don't own any City player?
I think Mitrovic is a good captain pick too, playing against Leeds. I mean, that's I'm just throwing like some differential captaincy pick. Just talking from the air. I don't know what Praveen think. Do you have like any other differential captain?
I feel so if they don't have Arsenal or City players, who would I go with? I was thinking like Saka, but that would be if you have Arsenal players, you could probably bring him.
Because I brought that up because we saw a couple of people playing wild card, even had a transfer and not even have a City player. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
My pick would be probably maybe if Darwin will be starting. I feel like he might do something if he is
really?
playing. So
Oh yeah,
we'll have to-
Darwin from the Liverpool. And one more thing, Praveen, you just mentioned Saka, but I just want to make sure people are debating on Saka versus Foden, right? For game week 13. Saka is flagged right now. It says 75. It's knocked 75% chance of playing. So it's letting you know. I mean, I personally think he's gonna start, but not like 90 minutes. So just letting you guys know, Saka is a little bit like injured.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is just out of the box. Like we don't have this planned, but do you guys want to talk about your personal teams, or if you have any strategies in your personal teams that you have been planning, or your moves?
Yeah,
If not,
definitely.
that's
I mean,
okay.
no,
Yeah.
I would like to discuss a little bit because I don't own Salah, and I was really praying inside that I hope Salah is not going to score, and he didn't. Because I mean, had he scored against in his game week 12, price would have already spiked up. So, and I really want to bring Salah into my team. So going forward, I'm definitely looking for Salah, and I still own KDB in my team. And then I really like KDB as well. But most likely, I'm gonna replace KDB with Salah in my personal team.
Okay. Nice. Thanks for sharing. Dilip,
Oh,
do you have
absolutely.
anything you want to share?
I mean, I personally think like people are focusing on Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool for sure. I mean, I kind of like to go. I mean, it might be like too early to go differential, but I like to do some research, and I do like defender from West Ham like Cresswell. Again, that could be like another differential defender. I didn't talk about it earlier. So he's only 4.8 million, 2.5% owned. So he's looking really good. I mean, he was really good last season too. So Aaron Cresswell from West Ham.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. About my team, I owned Salah last week, but I still have my wild card, so I'm planning to use that this week. And I'm thinking like
Lucky you, man.
three City, 3 Arsenal straight away, and then maybe even a Liverpool defender between like Robertson or Alexander-Arnold, depending on what the injury update and team news is. So I feel like I have the luxury of making a lot of moves this week. So
Man,
I'm
I'm thinking how in the earth, how in the earth, like you
Yeah.
managed to, hold your wild card until today, like until this game week 12, man.
I
I was.
I had a couple of 4-point hits, but like nothing too bad. So I kind of like survived the whole like blank game week and everything. So
Yeah,
I started
lot
dead
of
ending my
right. Yeah.
team. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people use their wildcard on like game week 8. So I mean, I'm glad you still have it, Praveen. So you can show us your team,
I
if you
will.
want
I
to show
will.
us your
Yeah.
wildcard team.
After the deadline, I will maybe post it on Twitter or maybe on
Yeah.
our Viber group somewhere. So yeah, catch us on our social. So yeah, that's the end of our show. Anything else to add?
Right. I think yeah, we'll definitely have our Twin Cities team posted on Twitter, and I think we are done for the show. Dilip, you want to mention anything about our social media handle?
Yeah, I think we have been talking about like we do have our podcast on YouTube or YouTube, and we do have Twitter account at TwinCities_FPL. We do post our videos over there. We share like other information. Definitely, if you use Twitter, definitely follow us. So you will get like way more information from Twitter than just our podcast. Definitely, just listen to our podcast, right? I
Right.
mean,
And
yeah.
are we announcing manager of the month in this episode today,
Oh,
or
not today. So I
okay?
mean, the game week 13 is just over. We still need to calculate. So we will definitely announce our manager of the month number 3 tomorrow. So and
Right.
we will
So
try to bring we'll try to bring our manager of the month for the next podcast. We'll see.
right. Stay tuned for that as well. And I don't see any question today, unless you guys have anything. We're gonna sign off.
Yeah, deadline is Saturday morning, so make your changes before that. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Good
Awesome.
luck.
Yep.
Good
Thanks
luck,
for
Good night.
sticking
everyone.
Bye,
in.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yep. Good luck, guys.